What's up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex. You watching the Marvel edition of the Ragin Nation show. This is just the web series where we're talking about all things that matter to me in the world of Marvel films. The first thing that I got to talk about is Captain America: The Winter Soldier. And as you guys already know, Captain America: The Winter Soldier comes out in 2 weeks from now, April 4th, 2014. Captain America: The Winter Soldier will be available in 2D, 3D, and IMAX 3D. So you will definitely want to be there on opening weekend. It looks fantastic. And one thing that's happening is, of course, the marketing machine. It is in full effect, full force. There's so many TV spots and trailers out there, all kinds of stuff to really promote the film. And I'm telling you, I'm done. I'm done watching all the TV spots. I don't want to get spoiled any more than I already have. But one thing that you gotta know is that there is an exclusive TV spot or trailer. It's not really a TV spot because it's not shown on TV, but it is a trailer, but it's kind of short. It's only 40 seconds long, and it is hosted exclusively at Nerdist.com. Apparently, it has a lot of story details and it has some spoilerish stuff. So I don't want to check it out, but if you want to check it out, you can check it out at Nerdist.com, or I'm going to leave you the link on the description box below. Now, the next thing that we got to talk about is Avengers: Age of Ultron. Now, they're shooting on various parts of the world, and that would be Seoul in Korea and also Italy in Europe. And what's going on in Italy is that apparently there's going to be a scene involving Iron Man, Hulk, Hawkeye, Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch, and Black Widow. Sounds like a major action sequence. Well, it's being filmed later on in Italy. And, well, who knows what's going to happen there? I have no idea. But all I know is that all these guys are reported to show up there. And it's going to be really exciting. So that's what's happening. Anyway, speaking of Avengers: Age of Ultron, you guys know that, of course, Disney owns Marvel. And Disney actually has a really great relationship with IMAX. And what that means is that Avengers: Age of Ultron and Guardians of the Galaxy will be receiving the IMAX DMR treatment. And what that means is that while the movie isn't filmed with IMAX cameras, it will be presented in the IMAX format. And DMR stands for Digital Media Remastering. And what they do is that because the IMAX format is so huge, they clean it up and digitally remaster it so that it still looks great. Even when it's blown up so big, the resolution still stays crystal clear. So, Avengers: Age of Ultron and also Guardians of the Galaxy will be appearing in your IMAX theaters where available. Alright, so very, very exciting. Now, let's talk about 20th Century Fox and their properties. And what they have going on is, of course, X-Men Apocalypse, the Wolverine sequel, and Fantastic Four. That's it so far. And what's going on with X-Men Apocalypse is that Bryan Singer, the director of the upcoming X-Men Days of Future Past, is considering bringing back Nightcrawler and also bringing Gambit from X-Men Origins Wolverine. Now, X-Men Origins Wolverine was kind of like a movie that belongs on its own. It doesn't really fit in the continuity of the main X-Men franchise, so it's possible that the Gambit that we see in X-Men Apocalypse will have nothing to do with the Gambit that we saw in X-Men Origins Wolverine. So, it's just like how the movie The Wolverine has nothing to do with X-Men Origins Wolverine. So, anyways, it's only that Bryan Singer is considering bringing back Gambit and Nightcrawler for X-Men Apocalypse. Now, I hope that is a reality because, first of all, I think Gambit is a really cool character, but I absolutely loved Nightcrawler in X2. I wish that he could have been seen more. I wished he had more screen time. I wish that he had a bigger role. But all in all, I loved what Bryan Singer did with him in X2, and I wish that there could have been more of him because he was definitely my favorite character in X2. So there you have it. Anyways, moving on, we got to talk about another 20th Century Fox film. A Marvel film, and that would be the Wolverine sequel, the Wolverine 2 tentatively titled The Wolverine 2, and it looks like things are really moving along for the Wolverine sequel. First of all, we got the announcement from director James Mangold himself saying that he is going to be working on the Wolverine 2 as soon as Hugh Jackman is done with X-Men Apocalypse. Now, they've just secured a writer, and that would be David James Kelly. David James Kelly will be the writer and he will be handling all the script duties for the Wolverine 2. Now, I just took a look at David James Kelly's credits, and he hasn't done a whole lot. He was the writer and director for a short film, a crime thriller short film back in 2010, and he was supposed to be the writer for a Daredevil reboot. But of course, that never really happened because the rights for 20th Century Fox owning Daredevil expired, so that never came to be, which is really unfortunate because I did want to see a Daredevil reboot. Anyways, he is the writer for the Wolverine sequel, and looks like Fox, 20th Century Fox, actually has a release date. They secured a release date for the Wolverine 2, and that would be March 3rd, 2017. So 3 years from now, exactly 3 years from now, we're getting a sequel to the Wolverine. Now, that's really crazy because this year we're getting X-Men Days of Future Past. 2 years from now, we're getting X-Men Apocalypse, and the year after that, we're getting Wolverine 2. So we're going to be seeing a lot of Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, and that's exciting to me. Hugh Jackman rocks. Anyways, another Fox release date announcement is something really, really crazy. It's an early announcement that they're making for the public, and that is the sequel for the Fantastic Four reboot. This is so nuts, okay? We're getting a Fantastic Four film, a reboot, in 2015, but it turns out that 20th Century Fox is really, really wanting to just get this whole Marvel film thing, this whole Marvel film franchise on track. And what they did is that they secured a release date for the Fantastic Four reboot sequel for July 14th, 2017. Okay? So we're getting two Marvel films from 20th Century Fox, the Wolverine sequel and also the Fantastic Four reboot sequel, and that would be July 14th, 2017. Okay? Mark your calendars, guys. This is going to be a crazy thing. Now, I'm not done with the release dates. It turns out 20th Century Fox is going crazy right now because they see what Marvel Studios is doing with the Avengers and all the Avengers solo films. They see what they're doing. They see what Sony is doing with Spider-Man and all their sequels and also the spin-offs like Venom, Sinister Six. So they see what they're doing. They're securing all these dates. And what's really important for them right now is to secure their own dates with their franchises. And it looks like they have another announcement for a release date, and that is July 13, 2018. Okay? There is an untitled Marvel film from 20th Century Fox. Now, here's the thing. I believe that 20th Century Fox does not even know what they're going to put out for a Marvel film. They don't even know, okay? That's just my theory. But they want to secure that date just because, well, Marvel Studios and Sony Pictures have been securing dates left and right. They're securing really, really great dates, and because they're doing it early, they're getting all the summer tentpole, the best dates for summer tentpoles. They're getting the Memorial Day weekends. You know, they're getting all the best dates for a release, for a big tentpole release. And 20th Century Fox, they're behind. Okay, they have a lot of new franchise coming out with the Fantastic Four, the Wolverine, the X-Men. You know, they're kind of behind right now, so they need to get back on track and start securing dates. And now that they've announced the Wolverine sequel, March 3rd, 2017, and also Fantastic Four reboot sequel, July 14, 2017, they announced July 13, 2018. For something that we have no idea about. It could be anything. It could be a sequel, or it could be something entirely new. But all we know is that it is happening, and it's happening. And 20th Century Fox, they mean business. They see what's going on at Sony. They see what's going on with Marvel Studios. They want to make something happen. All right, because they want to be back on the map. All right. Anyways, that's all I gotta say in this video. And I know it's been a lot of stuff, okay, because this is the second episode in the Marvel edition of the Ragin Nation show. I just put out the first episode not too long ago, but you know what? This is a crazy time. This is a crazy time if you're a comic book movie fan or a superhero fan. This is a time for all of us fanboys and fangirls, because it's happening. Star Wars, Star Trek, Transformers, superheroes, DC, Marvel, it's all coming, baby. It's gonna be a great couple of years and years to come, and the studios have it all ready for us and all mapped out. So that's all I gotta say in this video. By the way, if you want to know more about release dates, make sure you head over to the Ragin Nation Facebook page, because I have the release date calendar for all the major films coming out for 2014, 2015, 2016, and all the way up to 2017. Okay, so you might want to check that out. It's on the Ragin Nation Facebook page. Hit that like button. Hit the like button on this video. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you want to see more. And follow me on Twitter if you want to chat with me directly. And if you want to check out my photos, follow me on Instagram at the Ragin Nation. My name is Alex Yu. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace. With Marvel Studios, which actually matches the contract of Samuel Jackson. Samuel Jackson's got an easy job, okay? He